Right, what's happening YouTube? Hope you guys are well. So, just an update. Just woke up. Hydration. Got my electrolytes, aminos and glutamine in there. So, today I weighed 207 pounds and thought to give you guys an update with my bodybuilding prep. So, a lot of things have changed and for good reason, of course. So I want to fill you guys in without letting the camera bounce up and down like this. So, bodybuilding is a sport where you also are managing your health. So you have to map out your timeline accordingly. So my timeline has changed. So I'm going to explain to you what the game plan is. So you guys can come follow along, and I want to keep you guys in the know-how. So I will screenshot. I have got my phases that I need to do. So as you all know, I was going to compete this year, but for me to do well and for me to really capitalize on what I do need to bring without this bouncing, let me just pop it here. That's much better. So, got weak shoulders. So for me to do well and what I want to do, so bear in mind guys, I'm coaching myself. I want to be on stage as a heavyweight, so an open heavyweight. And for me to do that, I have to take time away from being in a fat loss phase, and I need to put on some serious amount of muscle tissue. And that does not come from dieting. That doesn't happen overnight. So I'm still in prep, but my prep has 5 phases that I need to do before I step on stage. So did you see what I've done there? I've already guys told you what my upcoming timelines are looking like. And this is something that I didn't have before when I was working with a coach. So as I'm coaching myself, I'm applying my knowledge that I use on my clients, how to manage timeline effectively, when to push, when to pull back, managing health. For those that understand where I'm coming at with health and bodybuilding, they know where I'm coming at. So I'm in phase 1 right now. Now for me to compete as a heavyweight, that means my stage weight has to be 100 kg, which is 220 pounds, thereabouts. And my leanest that I got down to, which would have been my which would have been my stage weight, would have been 190 this year. So we're talking 30 pounds, okay? Now, you can't just get to 220 pounds in one shot. I will have to push my body weight beyond 220. So I go into a deep off season. I push my body weight up and then I tidy back. So I'm going to explain to you guys what the 5 phases look like. So for those of you that are thinking of morphing their physique, this is something that you do want to do. So right now I'm in a rebound. I've been in a rebound for 5 days. Started on Monday and today's the 6th day. So my rebound has started at 6,000 calories a day, and I have gone from 192 pounds to 207 pounds. So the lowest weight was 192, and that wasn't on Monday, that was previous week. And I've slowly built my food up, and some days I've actually lost weight at like 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day. So I just add more food in, and I just tapered, and then I was like, you know what, let's just get aggressive, push hard in a rebound phase. So the first phase, which is the rebound phase, so I'm going to rebound for 3 months, which is going to take me till the end of September, and then I'm going to slow things down and still remain in a bulk phase. So the surplus will not be as aggressive. Now, why a rebound phase? I've got to put on some serious size. So reverse dieting in my case would not be favoursome. So a rebound where you go in hard, push body weight up, get the rebound effect from being in a deficit for so long. So I was in a deficit for 23 weeks, guys. And this is something else that you have to think about managing timelines is you come to a point where you've been in a deficit for too long and your body starts to get worse, fatigue shows up, you get digestion problems, and then of course when you're on for too long, you have to manage your lipids and your health. So phase 1 is going to last till the end of the year, and with the rebound, I do not know where I'm going to land at after the 3 months. So far it's going good, and my goal is by the end of September to be 250 pounds. Okay, so I'm pushing very hard. Yes, that is 58 pounds gained in the next 3 months, but there are things that are in play that are going to allow me to do that. So that's the first phase. Okay, and from September till the end of the year, I'm just going to sit around 250, and if I can go push up to 255, 260, I'll do that. The first phase will end at the end of the year. From January, I start a mini cut. Yes, not a full-fledged fat loss phase, a little mini cut to pull off some body fat, water, resensitize my appetite, and rebuild my insulin sensitivity. Get my body into a position where you're hungry again, there's less water, there's less fat, you can see the amount of muscle you put on, just feel good again. Now the aim for the phase 2, which is the mini cut, is to pull off about 20 pounds, maybe 25, maybe 30, depends how quickly it comes off. Then you start phase number 3, which is the push-up phase again. So you go back into a bulk phase from March, and it's going to be for 5 months, March, April, May, June, July. So I'm hoping I'll be around 230 beginning of March, and then I'm going to do another push-up phase of 40 pounds to 270 pounds by the end of July. So in 5 months to put on 40 pounds, which is roughly about 2 pounds per week. So you go in, push up, and then that phase will end at the end of July, and I'll be just sitting around 270. And then I start my phase number 4, which is a mini cut, which is going to be August and September. I'm going to pull off another 20 pounds, maybe 25, and I'll go from 270 to 250, maybe 245, and then depending on how I look as well, that's another thing. So August, September done, then I've got my final phase, which is phase 5, which is October, November, December, then going into January 2027. Okay, I'm going to be pushing my body weight from, let's say, 245, maybe 250 to 280 pounds in 4 months. So the goal is to get to 280 pounds by the end of January 2027. You hear me? 280 pounds, guys. And I'm going to start prep there. So my prep for my bodybuilding show will be in February 2027 at 280 pounds. And the prep will last for 5 months. No more, no less. If I'm early ready, fucking brilliant. Brilliant stuff. So start prep at 280 pounds and give myself 5 months to get show ready. I will be prepping myself, and I'm going to step on stage as a heavyweight, and yes, I will get my first timers bodybuilding show done, because this is what the series is about, and it's going to be a long series, guys. Do first timers, and then I'm also going to have a crack with the other big lads as well and see where I fare. So I'll do first timers, novice, and it's called open heavyweight, where you're in categories. So I never knew this, but there's like lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight, and super heavyweight. Now I'm 5'8", so for me to have a very good chance in terms of displaying muscle density, size, symmetry, structure, especially with my current structure, with the floor that I've got with a small waist and the X frame, bringing that kind of look as an open heavyweight would be nice. And yeah, that's the goals. So we've got 18, 19 months of improving to do, as I call it. It's morphing time. So follow along. I will show you guys my nutrition plan, my training plan, and how I'm going to be executing things. And later down the line, I can talk about more stuff. But first, I need you guys to follow my YouTube channel. I want you guys to like, subscribe, comment. What do you guys want to know? And yeah, so that's what I will be doing. Now, of course, you know, for some of you that have been following, will be, I don't know, I just want you guys to keep showing the support, yeah. I know the people that support me, they message, you know, they like my stuff, they view my stories all the time on my Instagram. So if you guys are still here watching this, I appreciate you guys. The prep is not over for my first show. The only difference is you're just going to see a bigger, massive version of my suit. So, mass. So I'm going to be a mass monster. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. It's much more of a chilled out video, as you guys can see. I hope you don't take this like, this guy's not putting in effort. Hey, I am putting in effort. So today I am 207 pounds and I'm eating 6,000 calories a day right now. It's tough-ish, but not tough-ish. So one of the things that I am using is berberine 3 times a day. It's a 500 mg tablet. And what that does is it actually improves your body's ability to partition nutrition better. So your uptake of carbohydrates will go direct to the muscles. So I have it with the larger meals. So my breakfast is a large meal. My post-workout, pre-workout meal is a large meal. And then I'll have another one in the evening. So I get a nice effect throughout the day. And yeah, so that's the plans, guys. And I hope you guys, like this feedback. I've just woke up. I've just bloody woke up. Right? I'm not gonna cut this out. I hope you guys like this video. I've got 5 phases to do, and I've broken them down in front of you. So I have got 3 bulk phases and 2 mini cuts. So phase 1, phase 2, which is a mini cut, phase 3, which is a bulk, phase 4, which is a mini cut, phase 5, which is a bulk again, and then it's prep time. So I am a coach and I'm very passionate about bodybuilding. I'm very passionate about health, fitness, helping lifestyle clients as well, just not physique enthusiasts. If you're someone that wants to lose body fat and wants to understand how to do it the right way with timelines, managing your training, your nutrition, managing your digestion, sleep, everything, I do all of that. If you want the best supplements, I give you that. So follow me on Instagram, give us a like, drop us a comment, subscribe to my channel. And if you are interested in coaching, just drop me a DM on Instagram. And what I will do for you guys is I'll, of course, message back and I will send you a consult form over, which you fill out. So you fill out the consult form and then we book in a call and I can talk to you about my coaching and how my coaching would help you break down your goals, look at timelines and how we would achieve them, and what work you need to carry out on your side with the plans, and what coaching you will be getting and how we will be tracking data so your body responds properly. So yeah, if you're interested, just DM me on Instagram. Apart from that, it's Saturday in England. It's supposed to be a very, very good weekend. So I'm gonna train today. So I've got fasted cardio to do. Yep, fasted cardio is still in for health. Meal number one, supposedly to be training after meal number one, which is push. Got chest, shoulders, and triceps. I need to create more big jugs. And then gonna be heading out to Liverpool today. So if you guys are there, and if you see me knocking around, I'll probably be wearing this monster top. Come and say hello, and have a good weekend.